Nice try, jerk.
Let's go!
Really, guys?
しゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
There you are, Tak.
Kaito-san.
Early bird nabs them.
I heard the Kyorei clan attacked Mafia last.
You already talked to her?
Yeah. She's...
Yagami-san.
Is Genda-sensei still out of commission?
No, he'll be here this afternoon. He didn't sound very energetic when we spoke, though.
Gotcha.
Anyway, back to what you asked me last night. I looked into Hashki's murder.
Hold up. I want to hear this too.
Toru Hashiki, former vice director of the ADDC, found lying face down in a He was unconscious, horribly beaten. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later.
It took that long?
Yes. Apparently he was comatose the entire time.
Were there any witnesses?
Not to the crime itself, no. However, quite a few people saw Hashki in a drunken argument beforehand, with a man in a black raincoat. And that's all we know about the culprit.
A black raincoat?
As far as I can tell, the police never found him, but who knows how hard they looked, right? And well, that's all I could find. Little more than a general overview.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun. This is great for now.
Kajihira claimed.
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
But there's no evidence to support it whatsoever.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If the culprit intended to kill Hashki, on the other hand, if it was just an unfortunate run-in, the circumstances...
I don't know. I think it's the other way around.
Huh?
If you ask me, whoever killed Hashki was a freaking...
What makes you say that?
Yes, do tell.
Just look at the end result. Hashki died and whoever's responsible got away with it. Now imagine if the cops found him if he's just unconscious, though. It's easier to just call it a street brawl and move on. I mean, that's just another day.
True enough. I suppose the incident never made the news because his death didn't come until... Despite how well known he was in the science.
So the killer beat Hashki until he sustained a fatal wound? Is such a thing even possible?
It is if you're a pro. Guys that good totally exist. You know what I mean?
I admit it would make sense, but we can't say for sure without evidence.
More or less.
What kind of evidence do...
Something like an I want to know the cause of death, which I guess means another visit to our old friend
I'm way ahead of you. Called him myself last...
But what?
His hands are tied because of all this Kuroiwa business.
Should have known.
We got someone else coming in his place, though. Meeting at the same place as before. Lamont. You're gonna come, right?
Sure, let's do it.
Let's hit it. Looks like we got some company.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. These guys are Matsugane.
Weird. I don't think they're too happy with us.
Oh, yeah? Well, what gave it away?
Maybe they think we're working with the Kyorei clan.
Either way, doesn't look like they want to talk it over. Come on, Doc. Let's get out of here.
Right.
Let's roll, Doc.
Must we? Really, guys?
Let's hit it.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Where'd you go? Keep up, huh?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Wait up, Doc. Where'd you go? Take it easy.
That'll do it.
All we gotta do now is meet up with Ayabe's boy.
Any idea what he looks like?
Nope. Bet he'll talk to us first, though.
Let's hope so. Well, time to start looking.
いらっしゃいませ。
Back to it.
ありがとうございました。
Excuse me, sir.
Are you talking to me?
Sit.
Do I know you, or...
This is no time for jokes.
I'm not?
Can you please... Now, are you okay doing this here? Or would you rather go somewhere a little quieter?
Whoa, can we slow down for a second?
No, we can't. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, but doing it right here?
Sorry?
Alright, listen, you're very pretty, and you clearly know what you're about, but I'm more of a take it slow kind of guy, you know? I don't like to rush into these things.
Yagami-kun, can you seriously not tell it's me?
Wait, who? What the heck? Mafuyu?
I hate to break it to you, but when a woman comes on that strong, she's not after what you think.
Right,
I'm here on behalf of Ayabe.
wait, but
He gave me a call this morning out of the blue. Here's the investigation report on Hoshki's murder. This is what you want, right?
you took it from the prosecutor's office? Isn't that, you know, problematic?
Hence the disguise. Think it's okay to hand it over? This is really intense.
Alright, try to stick.
It's okay. Think of it as a thank you. One more thing. Regarding... They're planning to arrest you. Under suspicion of murdering Shintani-sensei. I suggest you figure something out quick.
Will do. Thanks.
Bye then.
Who was that? She...
That was Ayabe's replacement.
Huh? What do we got here? This is the...
Mafuyu stole it from the...
Mafuyu-chan? Are you...
Yeah, I just made the same mistake.
You should check this stuff out, Tom.
This is Hashiki's resume. Looks like he was pretty well educated.
They brought him on as vice director for... Meaning, he was already with the ADD.
Seems like he and Kido were responsible for deciding Hashiki had more influence than I realized.
This here is a map of the crime scene. Hashiki was found lying here. An hour before that, he was seen drinking at a cabaret. This one. Place called the Queen Rouge. They charge an arm and a leg, but hell if they don't make bank off it.
Was Hashiki drinking alone while he was there?
Nah, looks like one of his colleagues. Wait. It was that...
So the two of them came all the way from the center just to grab a few drinks. The question is, why?
Beats me. After they left the club, Shono grabbed a cab by. He claims he went back to the center and had a chat with Ki. The taxi company's records back that up.
Meaning Shono has an alibi. Kido.
Yep. As for Hashiki, he had an argument with him and they found him on the ground. Shit. 3 weeks later, he was dead.
That's horrible.
Cause of death was a cerebral contusion. The culprit hit him 14, maybe 15 times. No fingerprints.
All right. I think we understand how it all went down.
So, what's our next move?
I want to take a little field trip. See for ourselves where they found Hashiki. The Queen Rouge is right near there too.
Let's... Wait up, Tom. Keep up, huh?
Kaito-san, mind playing the part of Hashiki?
Guess not. He was round here. How's this?
Wow. You look so lifeless.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, so 6 months ago, just Hashiki and Shono finished drinking. Shono gets in a cab. Hashki's, after which he was found here, beaten half to death.
But Shono got in the cab on Showa, meaning Hashki and his friend went somewhere else just so they could have their little scuffle.
It's definitely quieter here. Maybe this is always where the murderer planned to kill Hashki.
And what makes you say that?
I don't know. Just a hunch.
Big Mr. Detective. Anyway, I think we got all we can.
Yeah, you're right.
Take it easy.
Queen Rouge.
So even stuffy, honest son.
Hashki wasn't exactly honest. I was on Kajihira's payroll.
Looks like they're not open yet. Hope someone's in.
Hello? Is anyone here?
We're not open yet, sir. May I ask? I must also point out that this club is members only.
Oh, you know a Hashki? He told us to stop by.
Hashki-san? Sorry, I've never heard of him. All recommendations must come from a current member.
You know Hashki-san's dead, right? He got beaten to death 6 months ago, right after leaving your club.
Who are you? You're clearly not cops.
We're private investigators. Yagami Detective Agency. We want to know what happened that night.
You think I'm a goddamn elephant man? I can't remember something from that long ago.
We don't need you to tell us. You have girls working here, yeah? If possible, I'd like to talk to the girl who sat with Hashki.
Get out of my face. How about this? I'll talk to you once you're a member. If you can get a Let me say, though, our rates aren't exactly what I would call cheap.
I don't have time to go hunt down a recommendation.
Then get out of my face.
Hold on. You guys are recruiting?
And?
Think this girl fits the bill? Pretty damn fine, huh?
Well, she's not bad, I guess.
Not bad. You, my friend, have impossibly high...
Look, we only go for the hottest chicks. But there's more to being hot than just looks. You gotta have something.
What the hell are you doing, Kaito-san? Mafuyu's...
If you can think of a better way, be my... All Mafuyu's gotta do is get hired and find out what Shono and Hashki would talk...
Don't be an idiot. We can't ask her to do that.
How about her?
Saori-san? She wouldn't stand more of a chance than Mafuyu did.
Who else do we got?
Whoa, who's that? Now there's a girl I want to see.
Huh?
That photo's not doing her any favors, but polish her up and she'll shine like a diamond. Trust me, boys.
See what I mean? Even Hoshino-kun's got the hots for her.
Seriously?
You run this club, yeah?
That's right. Please bring that friend of yours over here. I want to see her for myself. Hell, I'll hire her on the spot.
I think we can manage that.
I'll be waiting!
Well, looks like we're sending Saori-san in there. It's the quickest way.
Easier said than done. How are we even gonna get...
I don't know. She likes dessert, right? Just give her something sweet.
You think she'd really go for that? I bring sweets to the office all the time.
Sounds to me like you're gonna need the Kaito of desserts.
Oh, yeah? Would you have it?
Do I look like a dessert menu?
It was your idea, Jack.
How's it going, Yagamishi?
There's something I need help finding.
What is it this time?
I need the king of desserts. Something that a sweet-tooth hound would do anything to get.
That's the oldest trick in the book. You You think...
Oh yeah, guys still do it and girls still eat it up.
Really? Dating sounds pretty stupid. But anyway, I'm up for a search.
Let's try...
Let's give it a shot. Sharing my screen... hundreds of hits too many. Can't do a lot with results like that.
So much for limited.
Let's try adding another word to narrow it down, yeah. Yeah, that one brought it down a lot. Oh, smart. I've never thought to go by the shop and not the snack.
I mean, she can't have had a dessert from a store that just opened.
That's my Yagamishi.
Yeah, let's toss Kamurocho into the mix. That did it.
What do we have here? Famous Kyoto's...
Perfect. I'll head over...
You know those are limited quantity, right? I don't know if you can still get them this time of day.
Guess I should get moving then.
I don't know who you...
Gotta run, Tsukumo. Thanks again.
I'll be rooting for you.
Really, guys?
Yagami! No, let's fucking go!
What a waste.
Yagami!
guys.
マジ？
Out of the way!
Hey.
はい。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
You asked for it. Hmm?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Yagami-san. Take a step back. Okay, that just happened. What a waste.
八神さん。
Out of the way!
Really, guys? Huh? Hmm? Good stuff. Back to it.
ありがとうございました。
Look, pal. I don't care how long you've been running in Kyoto. If you want to open a shop in this town, you gotta follow the rules.
I told you. I already submitted all my documents.
We don't give a shit about your documents. This is about knowing your place.
You don't mean, protection money?
Protection? I don't know what you're talking about. We just want to make sure you're following the rules.
Excuse me. Mind if I squeeze past you fellas?
Then who the hell are you, huh?
Sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to come back later.
I'm looking for one of your special...
This ain't a joke, asshole! We're talking here!
You better beat it before this...
If anyone needs to beat it, it's you.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody might see you shaking this poor guy down and call the cops. Heck,
You think you're safe because you're... Come on! Let's wreck this shithead. Show these Kyoto fucks how things work around here.
dude. Leave now and I won't call the cop.
Damn it.
Oh, that? As I was saying, I'm looking for one of your special mochi.
My apologies, sir.
Sold out? Ah,
Wait, sir.
Huh?
We keep a few separate from our regular sales batch, you know, for TV interviews. There still should be...
Wow. You guys are the real deal.
You can have one for free after what you did today.
Really? Well, I guess if you don't...
Well, I should be going.
Genda-sensei, how do you feel?
Fine, I guess.
Oh, sorry, son. I got you this.
Yagami,
Sorry, do you mind if I talk to Sari-san real quick?
this comes first.
Huh?
Take a seat. Sit down. You're not talking your way out of this one, Yagami. Hoshino-kun told me everything.
Everything about...
All this shit with Shintani. I told you to back off, but you went and dug even deeper. Now you've got Hoshino-kun wrapped up in this. Shintani was practically a son to me. Sure, I told you that before. Knowing he's gone, I can barely get up in the morning. My appetite's gone too, and I'm just forcing down food. What am I gonna do if I lose you and Hoshino-kun too? Something came to me when I was in bed thinking about this. If things keep going down this path, is it even wise to keep this office up? It's not how I want to think about it, though.
Huh?
One of my own gets murdered, and I respond by lying in bed whimpering about it? If you don't have the will to fight, you're never... Every single person in Kamurocho's pursuing a dream. If you don't want to get your ass chewed up and spat, you gotta keep fighting. If I can't fight after what happened to Shintani, Yagami, you're serious about this, aren't you?
Yes.
Good. In that case, Hoshino-kun is at... I'll eat the cost till this murder is solved. We're gonna find Shintani's killer, and until we do,
Thank you.
One condition, though. After everything that's already happened, I can't afford to lose.
We'll be careful. As for the next step in our... I'm gonna need a little help from Sari-san.
Saori-kun?
Good, aren't they? By the way...
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Saori-san. You ate all that mochi...
Those were a trap. I don't approve of such trickery.
Come on. Could be fun being a hostess for a day.
Though what that club owner sees in you is beyond me, that's for sure.
It'll be fine, Saori-san. We're not asking you to be their #1 girl.
No.
If we got you a new dress, you'd look the part. It'll be one of those...
No.
What about that mochi? I'll get you some more if you do it.
No.
I don't think she's gonna budge.
Guess not. I don't even know if the manager was that serious.
What do you mean, not that serious? What do you see when you look at Saori-san, huh?
No, it's not that. She's just... clear.
Why would she be with the way you're approaching it? Talking about how she doesn't have to be the #1 girl or giving her a makeover. If you'd look a little closer, maybe you'd understand. Saori-san could be the best hostess in this whole damn town if she wanted to. Isn't that right, Saori-san?
If you really believe that, I guess I could give it a try.
Wait, what?
I'll do it. I'll be Kamurocho's #1 hostess.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you can pick out a dress, Yagami-san. And she'll need a haircut. You don't mind shelling out for this, do you?
No, it's fine, but...
Don't worry. There's a shop around here that caters exclusively to hostess. You can't go wrong at a place like that.
But how's she gonna be the best if she goes to the same store as all the other girls?
The primary goal here is finding out what Hashiki and Shona were.
Yeah?
Then stop complaining. Becoming the best will just... Let's go, Yagami-san. We have...
See?
Yeah, but I'm kinda afraid of what'll happen.
I'm sure it'll go great. Knowing Saori... Yagami-san, the go-to place for Saori-san's dress, that's where all the hostesses in Kamurocho...
And why do
a good number of our clients happen... anyway, send me a picture of Saori-san once you... I'll recommend a good stylist based on what you go...
It feels like this really ought to be...
I'm ready, Yagami-san.
Yep, let's do it.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, we're looking for specifically one for a club called Queen Rouge.
But of course. Now then, our dress...
How's it going in there, Sari-san? Almost done?
Hold on a second. I don't usually dress like this.
You know, it almost feels like we're on a date.
Mafia won't be happy about that.
Sari-san, you've known Mafuyu since you were a kid, right?
Yes, we were close in our early teens. But then we grew distant and didn't reconnect until law school.
Right, I remember now.
Mafuyu's family was wealthy, so she knew how to socialize. Whereas I preferred to keep to myself. My classmates off. But whenever anything got too bad, Mafuyu was always there to protect me. Even then, she wanted to be a prosecutor. She didn't know it at the time, but I really respected her.
Is that why you decided to go into law?
Yes. At first, I wanted, but ultimately, protecting the weak fits my personality better. Sorry, Yagami-san. I'm not normally this type.
Everyone has a story to tell.
Speaking of which, Mafuyu looked up to some... When she was just a young girl, she and her mother were victims of...
Yeah. She told her mother threw herself in front of Mafuyu, but ended up on...
Yes. They ultimately caught the culprit, but Mafuyu's mother was still comatose. With how young Mafuyu was at the time, it was difficult for her to explain. But the prosecutor was very patient, investigating...
Wow.
He fought for justice in place of a victim who couldn't fight for herself. In fact, that may have been Mafuyu's first love.
Huh?
He's Mafuyu's boss now. Morita-san.
Huh? That's pretty crazy. Never expected she'd be...
Do you remember when I first introduced you to Yagami-san? We were all drinking together at Tender. That was the day Morita-san had married another woman. So, I wanted Mafuyu to meet someone better. That's why I invited you.
Huh, now that you mention it, she did seem kind of down that night. Not sure I'm gonna be able to sleep.
I'm glad I told you then.
Kid.
Seriously, though. Meeting you helped Mafuyu realize the difference between love... She thought your bad boy act was cute, by the way.
Bad boy?
Sorry. Anyway, I'm done changing.
Huh. Not bad.
You think?
Oh, hold on. Let me get a picture.
Huh? Uploading photos without an individual's permission is...
Sorry, Hoshino-kun asked me to do it. Said he wants to figure out the best makeup for your dress.
Huh.
And speak of the devil.
It's me, Hoshino. You're a natural at this, Yagami-san. Saori-san is as beautiful as ever. Man, this is incredible. I should have tagged along after all.
So, which salon should we go to?
Oh, right. There's a place called Cherry, also on Showa Street. They do top-notch work. It's not far, either.
Got it, thanks.
Welcome, sir. What can we do for you today?
Whoa. You look better than I expected.
I'd rather you didn't stare like that.
Sorry. Anyway, let's head to the Queen Rouge.
Hey, smile for me, beautiful.
Oh, she's a knockout.
I'll knock you out.
Oh, no, I meant a dress. Just a dress.
Hey, where's she work? That's where I want to be.
Huh? Well,
Yes, come right in, sir. Thank you for choosing us yet again. Oh, it's you. Where's the girl? You're gonna bring her, yeah?
How soon can she start work?
Tonight, long as there aren't any problems. Girl's got potential, but we'll see whether or not she's got what it takes to shine. Holy shit.
This is Saori Shirosaki-san.
You have the job. You're like a freaking angel. Come work for us, please.
I'm Shirosaki. Nice to meet you.
I think she's still kind of nervous, but she'll warm up soon enough.
No, she's perfect. I'm loving that I don't care vibe.
Huh?
I've never really entertained anyone before, but...
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. It looks like that. Who need... Let's get you situated. Right this way.
This is the first and last time, Yagami-san.
I know. We just have to figure out what Hashiki and Shona were talking about. The hostess they were with should know.
Okay, I'll track her down somehow. I'll call you once.
Saori-san, was it? Follow. Now, you said you don't have much experience, but honestly, you seem okay to me. Your responses have been...
Do you mean that?
See, that humility is key. Young girls like you are way too...
I'm not even that young.
We're on the high end of Kamurocho clubs, you see. Naturally, our customers are of a higher status as well. Executives from massive corporations will come here to entertain guests, or celebrities will come. Given their social standing, it's important to be as polite.
Yes. Other than that, is there...
Number one is try to stay engaged, no matter what. Act like you're having fun, and toss out tons of compliments.
So I should kill them with kindness.
And once they drain their glass, get them to order another. Ask for one for yourself.
You're saying I need to beg?
Oh yeah, these guys will do anything you want if you just ask nice and...
I'm not doing that.
Either way, you're not gonna be the only girl. Just do it like the other hostesses do. Well, that's how...
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, it's almost time for opening. We'll be starting on the floor, Saori.
Hi, I'm Sumire.
Hiya, I'm Mika.
Please, call me Saori, sir.
oh, what a beautiful, elegant woman. Come, take a seat.
If it's all right with you, sir.
And so, as the young blood in the company, I was called on to make a sacrifice for the greater good.
A sacrifice? They're working you to the bone. It's a shame how much some places impose on their workers.
But you'll persevere in the end. I just know it.
Oh, you can tell?
Of course. I get the feeling you're super reliable, like you'll do whatever needs to be done.
A feeling, huh? That just means you don't know for sure.
No. She can see how valuable I really am. Now she...
Sorry to interrupt the fun. You've been requested by another customer, Sumire-san.
Apologies. You'll have to excuse.
Well, that's how the professional world is. If you want to climb the ladder, you have to be persistent.
Yes, precisely. Have you ever experienced something like that?
Huh?
Did you fall asleep?
Of course I didn't. My mind just wandered off.
Objection. You're simply rephrasing the same conclusion.
Objection? Am I on trial now?
You two would make a great comedy duo.
You'd make a great lawyer, Saori-chan. Hey, maybe I'll hire you.
I may just take you up on that if you're not careful.
I'm so sorry about that. You were covering for me that whole time.
Don't worry about it. I'm used to paying attention to my surroundings.
You really have what it takes, Saori-san. Way more than me.
I don't know. You seem to be far better adjusted. How long have you...
Maybe 6 months? At least I'm better now than I was the worst girl in the club, without a doubt. One time, I remember it like it was yesterday, and I'm always so scared that...
It's okay. We all have down days at work every so often.
About that customer? Well, after he left the club that day, he died.
What?
You probably heard about it when it happened. He got drunk, got in a fight, and then died from his injuries. He was apparently pretty important, too. Involved in researching this new drug called AD9.
You mean Hoshiki-san from the ADDC?
Yeah, that's the guy. You knew him?
The case was all over the news, yes. I read quite a lot about his death.
I poured the drinks Hoshiki-san got drunk off of. And it was my carelessness that made him up. I can't help but feel responsible for him getting in the fight that killed him. My sales numbers aren't so good either. I'm kind of worried that they're gonna fire me. I know I should do more to boost my numbers, but I always think...
About that, Mika-san.
Mika-san, Saori-san, you've got a customer.
Sorry. That got kind of dark, huh?
Saori-san, you good?
Oh, sorry. I'm heading over now.
You're running low. How about another drink?
Huh? Well, that's
Not a bad idea. Let me see here.
Why don't you splurge on something fancy?
I wish I could, but the wallet's kind of light this month.
Aw, really?
Hey, don't be like that. You're here to have fun, aren't you?
Oh.
She's right. Though I can think of something even more fun than this.
All right. Give me your finest booze.
Yay! You're the best! Fresh bottle coming right up! You're incredible, Saori-san! I've never seen numbers that high before.
Don't thank me. That was all you, Mika-san.
Hey, let's go grab some drinks. My treat. I want to pay you back for tonight.
I couldn't. Actually, I know just the spot. Wanna go there?
Totally down. We just gotta hang until our shift's over.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey, any luck?
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hoshiki 6 months ago. We're gonna bounce and go to Tender in a few.
Perfect. Wait, did you just say bounce?
Forget that. Where are you?
At my office. A lot happened after I dropped you off at the club.
Care to elaborate?
Well, maybe later.
This is the first and last time, Yagami-san.
I know. We just have to figure out what Hoshiki and Shona were talking about. The hostess they were with should know.
Okay, I'll track her down somehow. I'll call you once I do.
Hello? Hoshino-kun? Saori-san made it in. Got a job at the Queen Rouge and everything.
Great. I knew her beauty was nothing to sneeze at. Thanks for taking her around, Yagami-san. By the way, what's the plan for tonight?
We wait for Saori-san to call. Not much to do, but wait till then. I'm gonna...
Be careful out there.
Yeah, we'll do. Hello? Hmm? Hey.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Huh?
Hey.
네.
Hey. Hmm? What the? Ah. Ah. Huh? Hey.
Doc.
Nah.
네.
Huh?
Doc.
네.
Yeah.
Hey. Ah. Huh?
八神さん。
This again? And stay down.
"いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
As we're doing this, the more I dream, the stronger I get. Really, guys? Hmm? Hey.
誰かいないか。
ええ。
Hmm? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Ah?
Huh? Huh?
Nah.
You don't give up, do you?
Over here, dickhead!
Huh?
What? Nah. What? You got this, right?
Good stuff.
Oh, there you are! Know-it-all asshole!
You again. I thought you'd have
After what you did to me and the Kaheen, not once, but twice, I'm never backing down!
Sorry, but you reap...
Huh?
Seriously?
Sakakiba!
Azai! I'm hungry!
This man is Kaito Sakakiba!
Him? You let him...
Hey, Kasai! You're buying me food?
Hey, you better believe it! Steak, ramen...
I hope you're not lying.
Sure, cake!
Does
literally anything you want. As much of it as you want.
Come on, you can't just let him talk you into...
Food!
The more I drink, the stronger I get.
You crossed the line!
Jeez, this guy's built like a ton of bricks.
You see that? There's no getting through his flabby exterior. Now go, Sakakiba. Smash this bitch. What are you spacing out for? Get him!
I'm hungry.
What?
It's dinner time.
But...
Looks like your buddy abandoned you.
Shit! Better luck next time!
Wait, that would be my line. It's the spot.
ありがとうございました。
Kuroiwa.
I've been waiting for you. Why don't we step inside for a little chat?
Another voluntary interrogation? Thought I told you to bring a warrant next time.
The hell was that?
Let's be civilized here, Yagami-san.
Fine. Office is So, to what to—
There's a leak in the prosecutor's office. Pretty sure it's a woman. Got her hands on some pretty— The ones about the vice director of the ADDC getting beaten. You have any—
Sorry, not a—
What kind of lowlife would sell police secrets?
Totally.
Nobody takes us—
That all you came to ask? I'm sure you guys are just as busy as I. So, if you're finished, I'm gonna have to ask—
Right. Izumida wants to talk to you tomorrow. About Shintani's murder. You'll be there. In cuffs if—
Why am I being treated like a suspect?
Just drop by the public prosecutor's office. If you're innocent.
You don't want to deal with getting arrested. Trust me. Better to handle this before it gets to that point. Besides, you and Izumida go—
But how am I gonna defend myself if I don't know why he suspects me? Let me guess. I'll find out when I—
More or less. Who knows what angle Izumida—
Have it your way. I'll come in and clear the air and we'll be done.
I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Asshole's been dragging me everywhere.
I can tell.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey, any luck?
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hashiki 6 months ago. We're gonna bounce and go to Tender in a few.
Perfect. Wait, did you— Bring it on. What a waste.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Wow, really? And stay down. Sorry, son.
Took you long enough.
Hey, I'm Yagami. Mind if I join you?
Be my cat.
This is the man you served 6 months ago? You're certain?
Yeah, that's him.
We already discussed Hoshiki and Shono. Mika-san was at their table, without a doubt.
That's Shono-san, right?
Yeah.
I guess nothing stood out about them more than Hoshiki-san complained about his boss, while Shono-san just...
What was Hashiki saying?
He was going on and on about this key. Have you heard about that new dementia drug, 89?
Yeah. I'm kind of...
Not surprised. They used to talk about it on TV. Anyway, apparently Kido-san's kind of a big shot guy on the 89 research team.
And Hashiki and Shono were talking shit about him?
Yeah. Sounds like Kido-san was getting wined and dined by all sorts of people who wanted to profit off 89. From what I heard, not all those deals were above board.
Secret deals, huh? Is Kido-san working with the
Hashiki-san didn't give specifics, but he did say 89 could... And about the cut he'd be getting later. He seemed like a really shady...
Interesting. How was Shono acting that night at the club?
Well, he spent most of the night staring at my chest. Hashiki-san kept going on about Kido-san all the same, though.
Maintain eye contact, Yagami-san.
Shono-san seemed more interested in being a creep than indulging him, though.
You don't think he was listening to Hashiki-san then?
Nope.
Disgruntled boss on one side, closet...
But then, out of the blue, Hashiki-san said,
"There's something fishy going on with 89, I just know it."
Did he have any idea what it was?
What did he say again? Something about...
Data fabrication? Falsifying the effect?
Yeah, that was it! He kept going on about how 89 was too good to be true. And how weird it is that it just came out of nowhere.
So he brought Shono to the club to try and figure out if 89 was real.
Right.
What did Shono say?
Just...
There's nothing fishy about it.
But then Hashiki-san yelled back,
I don't believe that for a second.
It was kind of awkward seeing how desperate...
Makes sense he'd be desperate, though.
Why?
He promised this guy Kajihira he'd shut down the ADDC. I gotta say, you remember a lot for a conversation that happened 6 months ago.
Can you blame me? The poor man got beaten to death. I replay this a lot.
Right.
And at that point, I already knew. See, my grandma has... So, I was hoping they'd release it to the...
I'm sure that made the conversation stick out to you.
Yeah, when I heard Kito-san was just another kind of broke...
Thanks for this, Mika-chan. You must be exhausted.
That's all of it?
Yeah, you helped us more than you know. Be safe on your way back.
Thank you.
What time's your shift start tomorrow, Saori-san?
Sorry. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Huh?
It was a one-night thing. I got to see a side of myself I didn't know I had, though.
Man, this stinks. You're so pretty, Saori-san, and I was pumped to learn more from you.
I don't think I have much left to teach. I might be able to help you, though, as a friend.
You're a lawyer?
Let me know if you ever get into trouble.
Wow, I've never been friends with a lawyer before. This is like super cool. Thanks so much. Bye now.
That was amazing, Saori-san. You really...
It's fine.
Come on, I'll walk you back to the office. I want to review what we learned with Hoshino-kun and the others.
Sure.
Bring it on. Really, guys?
Welcome back. You're so beautiful, Sari-san.
Like a puppy.
You should dress like that all the time, Saori.
Yeah, good luck finding clients.
I'm changing.
There's a good chance Hashiki's murder was premeditated, just like Chairman Kajihira suspected.
That's the conclusion you and...
Yeah. Hashiki doubted the authentic. He was desperately searching for proof.
But was...
I tried analyzing the paper myself to find out, but it's like it was written in a different language. I'm searching for someone more knowledgeable but nobody seems to suspect any foul play. Not even...
Yet Hashiki was still searching for issues. And if he had managed to find one...
The ADDC would be long gone.
And they murdered Hashiki to keep the secrets safe?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would kill a man just to protect a...
It might not be as unlikely as you think. The ADDC has been bringing in billions of government yen ever since they published that paper. With that much cash involved, bumping someone off wouldn't be out of the question.
The question is, who killed Hoshki?
A professional assassin, if I had to guess. The man in the black raincoat.
If he was an assassin, that would mean
Yeah. Someone who wanted to But who? Can't begin to imagine. But apparently, Kido was out hyping up 89, raking in. Guy might even be involved with the.
You're really suspicious of him, Yak.
Well, if it looks like a.
Maybe Shintani got too close to the truth.
The thought has crossed my mind. Don't think we can say that for sure without looking more into Kido.
But judging from our last visit, that won't be as easy. He's practically a celebrity at this point.
Well, maybe if we can't get him to talk.
Huh? What do you...
I've got a meeting with Izumito tomorrow. They're calling.
Isn't that the prosecutor who was trying to get...
He can try all he wants. That's what this meeting's about.
No chance in hell he agrees to help us.
All depends on how this little chat goes. If I can convince him I'm innocent, I'll clear my name and put the squeeze on Kido all in one.
What are you planning, Yakami?
Yo, everything's really falling into... Guess it's good we let Saori-san handle the cabaret, huh?
Yagami-san.
And stay down. We're doing this.
Yagami! Food!
Yagami! No way!
Really, guys?
Yo. Got a message for you from Kuroi. Says to drop by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the
I got a bad feeling.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you...
Come on, don't be like... Even if I do get arrested, I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison, if you're at.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off
I'm laying low.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason. You've gotta know.
Well, funny, Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partners.
Gotcha.
Now, get over to the prosecutor's office. Sorry, but you gotta cover your own.
Yeah. Nice choice. What a waste.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumida was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person.
The man never changes. He loves his...
Yagami-kun, how did they
I heard your pal Izumida wants to chat. And depending on what I say, he may or may not try... Huh? Then what's it...
Well, you're about to get through...
Hey, Mafuyu.
Good luck. Excuse me.
Much appreciated.
Huh. Even the chief prosecutors...
Please, come in.
So these are the wolves. A room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yagami-sensei, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani's... However, this is not a courtroom, and we're not strangers. Or wolves.
Yeah, relax. I'm not telling you what you want to hear, though. You want me to say I killed Shintani, right? Sorry, not happening. The burden of proof's on you, anyway. So why don't we start there? Why do you think I did it?
Yagami-sensei, where were you on the night of...
Answer my question with another question? That's not...
Do you have an alibi for that evening?
You heard of a company called KJ Art? The place is a front for some Kansai Yakuza. On the night of the crime, I was near there with their captain, Shioya. He'll back my story up, I'm sure.
And care to explain why Shintani-sensei's corpse was found in your office?
I was hoping you could tell me. Maybe the real killer could answer that for you.
Naturally. That's why I called...
Mind if I interject?
Go right ahead, Morita-san.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at Shintani-sensei's call hit not long before his death. He placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development. Knowing that, you barged into the center and interrogated... Why would you do such a thing?
I wanted to figure out what made Shintani a target. Who wanted him dead?
Is that not the police's?
I couldn't leave it to them. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong guy.
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani's? Do you have anything that could prove that claim?
You want proof? I think I can find it.
This better not be a waste of time.
Funny, I could have said the same thing when you dragged...
Yes. Please begin.
Before we get to Shintani's murder, there are a few things I need to... 1 year ago, the ADDC published a research paper on a new drug they were developing. This drug has gained global recognition as the thing that may finally cure Alzheimer's. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADD...
An ADDC member murdered.
the director, Ryusuke Kido.
He's still alive. Nobody murdered director.
Oh, right. Right, starting over. The ADDC a researcher.
Wait,
huh?
Let me know.
Right, starting. The Hashiki, he died. The culprit. It's the understand incident. Turns out Kajihiro, he'd already settled it with it, but the plan to the tune of
what?
That's when just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out. Someone deeply involved in the. It was her.
And wait, you of all people should know it couldn't.
Oh. I'm sure you reckon 3 years. He claimed he had.
I remember him. You're referring to.
He's also the head of Hashiki was
like.
He thought they'd after Hashiki, but that doubt didn't sit.
Are you
I had the exact. Taking all this into account. But let's get back to Shintani. Just before he was murdered, he called the ADDC and tried to get in touch with it. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide the truth. Shintani was an obstacle. Just like what I'm saying is, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true nature of 89 is being. And if you haven't investigated down that path, you have a lot more work to do before you can arrest me. Wouldn't you say? Answer me, Izumida! If you still want to bring me in, all these prosecutors.
That's quite it. There were details in there even we weren't aware of.
I'd be glad to hand over my find. After all, 89's practically a lifting the lid on it might be too. And besides, I think I'd rather work.
You need to lose the attitude, Yagami.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello? Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you. Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant. I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
What?
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was? It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down. Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, it takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act?
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know. We're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san. And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, you gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shintani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite, already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon. So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing. So that's the story, Kenda-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.